Hi guys, I tried this trick of putting a rock inside and then tying it with ropes and then spreading out these ropes to different parts. So we have like plants at different sections. So in this section, wherever the uh, the ropes can reach at farthest corners, as you can see, if I pour out water for the plants, the leaves might block it. But if I put threads around, then these threads, as you can see, that if water is there, it will stick there. And with capillary action, some of it might spread. And there are some kind of ropes that actually does the capillary action and like spreads around the water. But for now, like if even if I uh, like spread out the ropes around at the bottom of the thickly dense plants, then some of the water might stay in the ropes, and later on they will act as a buffer tank, so that like later on they will drop the water back to places where the water can't reach or leaves might deflect it. So this stone dipped in water, and later on when heat strikes, then this part might be dry when sunlight hits, but this part is wet, so capillary action might pull the water back to this part. And as you can see that the water, it stays onto the rope, or it passes on. Anyways, so we have different sections, one of this part and another this, and that's why I had a rope section that spreads out all the way to this, and one out there as well. So I had the rope pass around and then curve and then sit out somewhere out there. So I still have this arrangement so that water can, even if one plant is full, it can like pass around the water. Or even if if sometimes there's rain, then the ropes can, with the gradient, it can like pass around. A capillary action can be like a conductor to balance water levels. And also difficult places like here, even if I pour water, the leaves will deflect it. But if there's a rope around inside, then it will simply pass on the water to places I can't drop the water in. Another thing was I had the monocrystalline solar panel. So the monocrystalline solar panel, it was charging well with sunlight, but whenever I dropped some phones to charge, including this phone, sometimes electricity goes out in Bangladesh, and I just covered a phone bag with a layer of clay, and that will kind of make a shield and against the high temperature when the phone is charging. And with a power hub that I got from Melbourne, that's like USB power hub, because the phone connector is like a USB connector. So if I have a USB power hub, that's like a multi-plug or a USB charging hub, so that connected with multiple phones, I can like charge the phones with the solar panel. But the phones will get hot because they will get the heat as well on the screen, and when sunlight hits the screen, it gets hot. So what I did was this mud layer wall on the bag, so to keep the temperature intact, and also I can hold the phone inside. The inside layer doesn't have mud, and because the bag has like grooves, it's like a pan with multiple honeycombs. Anyways, so I had the copper spool dipped in water, and then I took the copper spool wire out, extended it all the way in, like at the bottom of the plants, which are like well shaded, and then climbing all the way up, shield it with a cloth, and goes all the way down and then into the bag. Copper acts as a good conductor of temperature, so whenever there's high sunlight and the shielding has relatively stable temperature, cooler temperature, which keeps the phone cool, and the solar panel charges the phone.